What a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Well, hello, wherever you happen to be around the world. The venue for this match is BC Place in Vancouver. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's New Zealand versus Belgium.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Joe Bell. Number 8, Marco Stemovich. Number 20, Callum McCollett. Number 11.
A look at the New Zealand starting 11.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Thank you for joining us today. Enjoy
The starting players for Belgium. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Alexis Salamakers plays with Leandro Trossard out wide and handed the task of playing up front today, Romelu Lukaku. So underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. And the ball with Bell. Kakachi. Wood with it. Well, it was a good idea. Got to give them credit for that.
Disappointing, really. Just overhit it.
Can he finish? Oh, fearless! And he did well to cut it out. Payne. He has time to play it over. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Liberato Kakachi. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Trying to connect, and opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. Trossard. And Belgium in a position of menace. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Payne. Plenty of support here. And New Zealand come away with it. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And De Bruyne firing it over. Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. And buying them time.
Well, that is exactly what is needed. A good old-fashioned clearance.
And it's gone over the line. Tielemans. Now in possession, Trossard. And passing it well. Throw into New Zealand. Payne. Exploiting the wide area. Singh. Well, this could really help the cause. And ready to strike. Lukaku. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Well, they could have been in, but that's wonderful defending.
Oh, that was so important. What a vital interception.
And the ball with Bell. Good weight on that pass. Well, we could have made that decision from up here on the gantry. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they? Tielemans. Now with Hascan. Promising looking attack from Belgium. And the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Put in by De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne has moved away from the flank. They could really get at the opposition. De Bruyne in the centre. And possibilities here. And now with De Kuiper. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Danger building. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Boxall. This might get them in front.
Well, they're certainly passing it with purpose, no doubt about that.
Danger still on. Well, threat averted. De Bruyne. Now in possession, Trossard. Kevin De Bruyne. Belgium ceding possession. Liberato Cacachi. Sharpreet Singh. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Lukaku. And Salamakos has it. Oh, a fine block. Just nicked on the way through. Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Sharpreet Singh. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, when Romelu Lukaku is on, he can be well nigh unstoppable, but off his game today.
Well, the service to him hasn't been good, but he hasn't exactly been busting the gut to find space, has he? He needs to work much harder to affect the game and start testing this goalkeeper.
Well, it was a captivating first 45. What will the second half bring us here? Good tackle. Sermon. Bell. Kakachi. Fine build-up play. Had no interest in losing possession. De Bruyne. And New Zealand have it back now. Now opening things up. To give them the advantage. Wasn't going to let that one get through.
That's how to get a block in.
De Bruyne. Threaded through by Lukaku. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Bell. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And the ball with Bell. Showing good situational awareness. Kakachi. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. That's a splendid pass from Romelu Lukaku. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Decent idea. Smart defending.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Kevin De Bruyne. Sharpreet Singh. Fantastic ball. Promising possession, this. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Well, no way through in the end. Meunier. Nicolas Raskin. De Bruyne. Attacking possibilities for Belgium. Lukaku in position. Well, he almost nodded that one in. And they will make the change now. Jeremy Doku. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Oh, danger here. accurate ball in towards the near post. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Alexis Salemakers. Belgium finding space on the flank. Incisive pass. Well, a really respectable effort from there.
Well, for a moment, I thought it was going to squeeze inside. Decent effort, it's unlucky, really.
And time for the change now. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Opportunity it is. Palmed away by the keeper.
Well, that save has kept them in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Effective piece of pressing. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw-in now. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Sermon. What a magnificent pass. Here's Chris Wood. Can he finish here? And what a save that was! I must say, I thought the goalkeeper was on holiday prior to that and had so little to do.
He's not had much to do, but he's stayed focused.
Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Randall. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. High-quality defending. Nicolas Raskin. Alexis Salemakers. Tielemans. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Giving it their all in search of an equaliser. Could play it in. They're far from textbook defending. Real chance, and a good save there. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And over it comes. Raskin. And the final whistle, an acceptable outcome from a Belgian point of view, a victory for them here. Stuart, sum it up for us.
There wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. Really dominant in attack in this game.
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.